Jason here with Alex at IGP. We are going to go through a quick what's in the bag for my setup, what I'm currently gaming, and there's going to be obviously a few changes as we talk through this as we go, getting prepared for a little 1v1 match that we have set up after this. All right, so bottom of the bag, we're going to go with our wedges. I'll just grab them all and just kind of talk through each one. All right, so leading off, we have a 58. Vokey SM10. With my setup, I have an 8-degree bounce, and I've got my son's names inscribed on the bottom. Next, I've got the 54. Same Vokey across the board, SM10, 10-degree bounce, because again, the surfaces we have here tend to need that. And then I put my girls' names inscribed on that. Then come to the oil can finish. I just really love the finish of this. 50-degree, again, 8-degree bounce for this guy. And they all have just the basic DG Gold 120 S400 shaft in them, because definitely want the control aspect for these. All right, moving up. We have a little surprise for my co-hosts, because this is something that I was not expecting. Going to the irons, so we're gonna go 7, 8, 9 because they are a combo. I went with graphite shaft, so starting to lead into this, but this is a surprise. Got some Bettinardi MB24s in the bag right now. Found a great deal. Gonna work with these and see how they go. So excited, came off blades before. Still like blades. Again, we'll just give it a go and give these a try. But beautiful irons, they look awesome. Rounding out the irons, the top end is the Bettinardi CBs. I don't know if I'll go with the 4 because I'll tell you here in a second if I'm going to stick with the 4, but really like the cavity backs, the slimmer profile. Again, graphite shafts, the Mitsubishi's MMT 105, so I definitely went a lot lighter, but stiff flex handling those. So the difference why I may not do the 4-iron is, so far I've really actually come to love this guy, is the GT 7-wood. So got it set down to where the loft settings I think were where I like it. Loft lie angle, again, is a great option with their setup. 8S Ventus TR Blue. And it's been really great for me, very consistent. Pretty much kind of know where I'm going to get out of this one. All right, next, filling in that gap up is a 5-wood. It is the Callaway Elite line. I believe this is their titanium face one, so it gives a little bit extra pop. Weighting system, I think I have everything set for neutral. Going with the Kali Blue Dark Wave 70S in this guy. And then of course everybody goes with it these days is mini driver. And so Callaway Elite mini driver. Standard loft 13.5, have the Kylie Dark Waves white 70S in this one. Playing around with the external weight system, just seeing how it affects it, but I'm probably just gonna stick back to neutral, but right now it's in the draw setting. So I'm trying different things to kind of see how it behaves. All right, next, going with Callaway Triple Diamond Elite. And again, the reason why I go with this guy is because I do like having the spin knocked down because I am a very spinny player, so being able to have additional help with that weight forward. Trying out, going back in the bag is the Ventus Red Velcor Plus. I'm trying different things, so we'll see, but my gamer's usually been the Ventus Blue, so I'm gonna see if the red's gonna help me with a little bit more flight. Really starting to like this, getting used to it, developing a new grip for my putting. So I've got a Scotty Newport 2 Plus, so it's a little bit bigger head, a little more forgiving. I have added just additional weight to it just because I like a little bit heavier feel. Golf Pride reverse taper grip, and it's been really helpful to help steady the hands. And like I said, I'm messing with a new style grip some claw action going, so it's been paying off. All right, to follow it up, again, Callaway bag. I've got some alignment sticks, part of the Tour Aim series. And then got my rangefinder, basic rangefinder, nothing special. I've got a ball marker, which can pop off. My brother gave this to me when he did visit Hawaii. And divot repair. Is that what it's called? Pitch mark repair? I don't know, I've heard it both ways, but have that. And then been trying out the Strixon XV Divide. All right, I like the color contrast. It helps my eyes out. And so far, iron play's been really well. Still testing out if it's something for the driver, but it's been a really good ball. And then using Western Birch tees. Like the logo, like the brand, like the style, and yeah, that's pretty much it, aside from granola bar, sunscreen, and all those usual necessities. So that's what's in my bag, and we'll see how it goes. Cruising speed, let's see.
That one sounded good.
Felt good. Let's see.
There you go.
Yeah. Nice carry, about 82 yards. Cut that in the middle, wow. Cut the cover on that one. Sorry. Like, that was a perfect strike. Like,
Want to move to your next one?
yeah, let's just boot it.
What's your next?
54.
No, I mean, that was pretty good full swing, 11,000 spin. That thing's going to rip back for sure. Tack angle. I mean, I think you're losing a little compression there because your tack angle is only -2.
Yeah.
At -4, it would obviously come out a little lower and spinnier.
Yeah.
But everything looks good there.
Yeah, I mean, for the few swings and getting in this, yeah, it's like it wasn't bad.
That's another good strike. Yep.
Tack angle almost the same. 90 carry. Again, cruising speed.
Yeah, what I probably should have done here, give me a quick second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit your settings, because if we're looking at gapping as well, club speed, I don't even care about club metrics. Ball speed,
Carry.
launch, spin, height, carry, and what am I looking for? I already got it, ball speed.
They don't have...
Everything else after that I don't really care about, but we're gonna do an attack angle.
One thing I don't see, descent angle.
Yeah, land angle right there.
Oh, there it is. It's called land angle.
We'll go there. So I just wanted to go back real quick. So this ball speed, I think they say you want, what, 3 miles an hour difference on average. So 73.4 there. So, maybe it's 5. So, I mean, you're about right. The carry is a little less than I would have thought because you're only 7 yards.
Yeah, that's where it's a little weird.
So a little weird. Attack angle could be the culprit there. Your spin could be. Launch is almost identical. So that could be part of the culprit here. This one you launched, maybe you launched this one higher than it should have been. But either way, good shot.
The 50.
Hair fat.
A little bit.
That's, I mean, millimeters. You're 3 millimeter or 5 millimeters high. So, I mean, you didn't hit that. Let's hit one more here.
Yeah, 10,000 spin on that.
Yeah, because that landed right on your last club.
Carried 10 yards further, no, 20 yards further? Is that right? 89 to 107?
Yeah.
See, that's a huge...
That's a big jump, and you caught that a little fat.
Yeah.
So let's see if that's a real number or what happened there.
a little fat again, but
Sounded better. You're not going to be much fat. I'd bet 3 millimeters max. Actually 6. So you hit that one.
dead middle.
I think feels a little more accurate though.
Feels more accurate, but it's funny because the other one felt smoother, but I definitely.
I'll do one more, and then we'll be able to rule out one or the other.
Yeah.
Because that's a 12-yard difference on carry.
Yeah, the consistency is, and that's where I think I struggle, and that's just getting reps.
Yeah.
That sounded better. I'm just happy I'm actually striking them decently.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that 105, 107 is the number here. So yeah, that's a big jump.
This should be close to that 110 to 120 range is typically what I see outside.
Yeah, it looks like you're sitting at 105 right now because you had a 107, a 108. Well, actually, sorry, that's your total. That's not even the carry.
Yeah, our total.
That one carried 107.2. This one carried 105. So I think that's your outlier. So yeah, I mean, you got a pretty good gap between 54 and 50, about 15 yards. I shouldn't say pretty good. That's a little bigger than we want, but.
All right, so.
All right, what's next?
So that's the sand wedge. So then it's almost like work with that gap, or do we have to look to get?
Honestly, I think your sandwich gap needs to go up because you had 82 carry with your lob.
That's a 54. So
yeah, you're
52 sandwich. Is that right?
You can go to a 53.
Yeah, just knock it down a little bit.
It should give you a little bit, but if your sandwich could come up 2 to 3 yards, it would split the difference. Because right now you're sitting at just at about 30-yard difference between.
Yeah, that's way too much.
No, between lob and gap.
Yeah.
So if you can split the difference at 15 yards exactly between both, you're covered.
Yeah.
So it looks like you need to play with the sand wedge a little bit. What is that? Pitching wedge?
Pitch. All right, pitching wedge. Lofts on these are should be all stock with the manufacturer.
Sounded good. Hit one more. That was high toe. God, those Bettinardi.
Oh my gosh.
Those Bettinardi sound good even when you hit it. Because I mean, you hit that 18 millimeters high and 8 millimeters on the toe.
Well,
like that. There's no way that ball should have gone that far.
Well, and again, how much of it is the shaft component, which we've talked about?
Yeah, it's new club and new shaft for you, so we don't know which one it is.
So the numbers guys will probably dial in over the next several months because this is all brand new. I will say right now that the graphites feel way better to my body versus the actual swing, even with the few I've taken. That's a big change.
That one sounded better. Granted, I don't know if I can trust my ears with this club. Yeah. Just a hair off on the toe.
Yeah.
So you're sitting at a 120 carry?
Yeah, at least 120.
That's what it should be.
A little off toe.
You were at 105 on your gap wedge and 120 on your pitch. So I mean,
this is good right now because I don't know what my numbers are going to be with this.
And the spin rate's perfect. I mean, the rule of thumb is club -1 times 1,000. So pitching wedges technically it could be a 10 -1 9 times 1,000. So you're sitting right on that. Your land angle is more than enough.
That's what I really like. So everything is. For an impulse buy, everything is.
Yeah, that was a great strike there. I like that.
Is pulling in pretty good.
All right.
I was worried about the graphites feeling loose or anything, but they don't. They really don't. So 9. And I did get them 2 degrees up. Kind of my normal spec, but again, things are going to be changing.
I mean, you're dead on again. That's a 15-yard gap, 135.
I like the shot shape naturally.
It's a similar shot shape on every club so far.
Yeah, I really like that.
Your land angle is within 1 degree. You were 52.3 or 52.4 on the last one. Your height is right around the same. So they say your peak height should be roughly the same on every club. Attack angle, you were slightly less. That one, you hit that almost dead on where you hit the last one.
Yeah.
Just barely off center. And again, spin rate for a 9, you're a little low. It's about 400 low, but that's just a rule of thumb. So I think if you have the right land angle, you're fine regardless.
Yeah, I think I think if the land angle is steep enough, it will still cover. But if I did come out lower launch angle with the spin, then I could have a runner.
Give me a quick second here.
Yeah.
So 97 to 104. So I mean, interesting ball speed jump between those two.
Yeah, well, I think I'm loosening up more. So,
but it's still only a 15-yard difference. So I mean, you're still hitting. So
I'm still feeling in a good spot, and this was the end goal for myself. Not having to like crank it.
Yeah. All right, 8 iron.
Yes. It will be curious to see how the CBs and those change in the comparison.
Hit one more there. You hit that 18 millimeters high, almost dead center. You're slightly off center vertically, but horizontally hit it high.
Carry 144.
Yeah,
Even with a
I think
bad
you had a no spin jumper there.
Yeah.
With how high you hit that on the face.
6,600. Yeah, and he's just a little bit.
Yeah, let's hit one more there.
Oh, I did not hit that one good. I know I didn't. Yeah.
I mean, maybe, because that flew the same. I mean, I think.
So, okay, so.
I think both of those, yeah.
For a muscle back?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Forgiving.
It is extremely forgiving, because you've had a couple, like that was a little heely.
Yeah. But
the fact that it turned over how it did, I mean, you barely missed a green with that shot.
These feel so good, and part of it could be the club head, part of it could be the shaft. That's toe side.
Yeah,
but let's see how it does.
A little thin, a little toe. I mean, again though, we're sitting on the same carry on all of those, so I think we at least know the carry number.
Yeah, I usually keep this around my 150 because of the rollout, but if it's...
I think it'll be different, because I mean,
it's definitely different, so it's going to take some getting used to.
We had a 144, 138, and then a miss hit 135. So I think we're going to call 140.
Yeah,
so
140 sounds like a good number.
There's a little, I mean, that's only a 5-yard gap from your 9 iron. So I think there's maybe we can call that inconsistency on that club.
Yeah.
I think as you dial it in, we'll get a better yardage. But those were 3 not so great hits. One was high, one was high toe, one was heel.
Right.
And they were all within 10 yards of each other.
Yeah,
which is critical. I mean, that's huge from a forgiveness. Like, you're not getting any big jumpers, you're not getting any dead balls.
And then I don't remember which ones they are, but I think the left to right dispersion too wasn't sprayed.
No, your overall dispersion is not far off. You're probably a 20-yard dispersion left to right.
All right, 7. All right, so this is the last of the MBs.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, 151 carry. That's right where you want to be. I mean, if your 8 iron moves any, that's going to need to move as well.
And that was
heel. Oh, that was heel. Hit one more.
That's
See,
insane.
I can't. It's crazy. I'd like to think I'm a pretty good audible person.
But
I can't tell a miss hit with that club right now.
No, I had no idea that was Healy.
No
No idea.
I've been looking at the ball strike before I say anything, and that time I just trusted my ears, and that sounded great. Like that, I'd say was right on screws, and I bet it was a little high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just from the launch numbers, I could tell that was a little high right off the bat. But it sounded dead on.
It was just high toe.
Toss
And
one more. Hit
high
one more, because
toe.
that was a low. That was a.
What was this? 2000? Yeah, that was a 7-iron stinger.
I think that was a misread.
Yeah, that could be. I'm like, that doesn't seem right at all.
That's a misread. You hit it that high off the face, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't compute.
Yeah.
A little fat.
A little fat, but I think that's going to give you a pretty true number.
Do one more, just see if I can get one a little bit cleaner. Spin was a little low, which is fine, which is good because last time I did this when I was at that other place, spin numbers were out of control. And I don't know if it's the if it was the setup or what.
There you go. Sounded good, but God knows.
A little
Yeah,
low.
a little high, but no, I mean, it's a 160 carry.
Oh, it's actually almost
Yeah, you
there.
Yeah, you
All
were a little high, a little toe.
Okay, that's kind of like,
But I think that's probably
that's
pretty-
kind of my norm that I've been guessing is around my 7 is about 160 club,
Yeah, and I think that's probably pretty accurate.
which is crazy
I
for,
put 160. So I mean,
and that was 160 with their blade.
but
which
that's good
again-
because your 8-iron needs to move up because you're only a 5-yard gap off your 9, and then your 20-yard gap from 8 to
And that's
7.
what I'm learning, like if I go back to it, loosening up, I wonder if I'll get some better numbers.
Yeah.
All right, 6 for CB. Let's see.
There you go. A little bit different sound there.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, that was high, high face, but that's right on the number you want. Same shot shape you've been playing. Land angle starting to shallow out a little bit,
Yeah, so this will run out some.
but your spin rate's good. Your height is relatively closer. I mean, you've been hovering in that 30-yard range. That one's 29 on your height. That was a little dead, so I think it probably carried a little more. But I mean, you're sitting right where it needs to be.
Yeah, it's funny. I thought I got that low too. That's where it felt like. It's a little deceiving. Maybe that's the knock on graphites because you have a harder time knowing where that actually struck.
Yeah, you got to get the feel.
That one felt off. Yeah.
Yeah, Healy.
That one I felt pull.
You could hear the audible clicky that comes with a heel strike a little bit on that one.
Try one more. This is good though, especially since I've just got these.
Yeah, there you go.
A little left to right more than I would normally want, but about 170.
Yeah, but that was a miss.
Yeah, miss high, face was a little open.
Miss high, and it still went 170. 175 was your first one with that club, so I think your gap is right. I mean, it's a 170, 175 club for you, which is where it needs to be.
Which is where it is.
And again, your shot shape has been the exact
Until,
So, I mean, we're all amateurs. We're not launching at the exact same degree that
No.
pros are, but you're moving the ball left to right on every single shot. Like,
Yeah.
You don't have a left miss right now, which is, well, I say that. I mean, obviously we could look at the graph on the right there, and you can see balls landing on the left, but.
yeah, but those are,
But
I don't know if it's
they're not-
more of a,
You don't have a left. When I say you don't have a left miss, you don't have a turning left miss.
right, no. If anything, those left misses is because I completely came around and,
Yeah, you're playing a pull cut, and it's
Yeah.
if it barely doesn't cut, so it opens up so much course knowledge or course management for you, because you know, okay, I can aim left here and I'm going to turn it right.
Right.
And if it goes straight, it goes straight.
and that's the nice thing, and I'm not trying to, if anybody's watching, the few, this is all natural. Like, I'm not trying to shape it. So just take what you have. All right, so we are at 5.
I will say, at address, I think those could come down a degree.
I think so too.
Your toe is up, which is also probably causing some of that pull cut.
I think so. And with the mechanics that I've been working on, I think I think naturally it's shallowing out some, more than what I used to. Oh, it's fat.
Yeah, a little clicky, a little high. Yeah, it didn't capture impact.
Yeah, that was bad. That was not good. All right. Get the Kardashian butt. That's like the first thing I always think of, just like, where's my butt?
A little push fade there.
Yeah. Saw that one as long as I struck it. Saw it go out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-iron's a little tricky, guys.
And you've said that you're not a big long iron player.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
5 is kind of where I cut off.
Well, maybe 6 is where you cut off and you get
That's-
some hybrids.
If you can't
hit a 5 consistent, then just go to a hybrid.
My 5-iron lately, I haven't talked to you about it, but yeah, it's been a mental debate for me right now. Oh, that was so fat. See, 5 is definitely a breaking point right now. But then there's times where I'll catch it real good, and it's like, okay, I can still hit it.
Let's give it one more, and if we hit it good, we hit it good. If not, we know it's a weak spot in the bag that we identify.
Yep. Well, and we talked about this last cast, is you got to put the work, you got to practice. This is 1-iron I don't swing a lot of. Like at the range, I don't do a lot of work with it. So it's partly my fault. But the 4 is definitely where I pretty much draw the line. But that line may be changing. A little better.
Sounded a hair heel. Oh, hair toe, man. I can't trust my ears with these clubs, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, the hybrid question has come into play for this one lately, but again, I have not put in the work, so.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a 160 and
it's just right on top of my 6.
Yeah.
Ah, fat.
Right now, it's right on top of your 7, actually.
Yeah,
The 7
no,
iron
this
is
is-
the 180.
All right, we'll have to revisit the 5.
So we know 5 is just a weak spot. We got to work on it. I assume we're gonna have. Are you even gonna hit the 4-iron?
No.
No.
No. I have just committed to the 7 wood. 7 wood GT should be standard loft. If it isn't, it's just a click.
Yeah.
D2 setting, whatever that is for Titleist. I think I have it up a little.
That's where you lose me, is all the settings. I don't even know the settings on my own.
I think I have the toe up a little bit, and I think the loft might be 21. But we'll double check on that. shaky weenie. I felt that one. Didn't feel extension.
Yeah, but not a bad swing. I mean, obviously we want that to go a little bit farther.
Yeah.
But I mean, you caught that 11 millimeters high, but pretty center vertically.
Vertically, I know that just fit, like where's the, yeah, face was open a little bit.
Yeah. There you go. That sounded good. Yeah, just barely high on the face. There you go. That's the cover that we wanted, 200. Yeah. I mean, that was, again, you're pretty good vertically. 13 high, so a little high on the face.
Yeah, not bad.
Part of that read could also be because we're set as an iron right now.
Oh.
And not a wood.
Maybe.
So that 13 high might not be a true 13
Maybe
high.
true because face does not have that ability.
Yeah. But no, I think that's good. That's a good number for that club.
Yeah.
So 5 wood?
Yeah, 5 wood be next. I love this one. I could tell I catch this Healy a lot because I can see a lot of my wear marks Healy.
Yeah.
Which is why I think I have that has that left to right flight path. But it's still in play, it still works. Oh, that was so bad.
Not the best strike there.
There's the chili dipper.
It happens. It happens. Amateurs for a reason.
Yep. Ah, fat. I'm not turning. That's all arms.
Yeah, but that, I mean, went straight.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it one more.
The
I mean,
compensation
you've also
of
hit
this
42 shots. Could be a little bit.
starting to wear a little
Yeah,
bit.
you haven't really taken much break, so I don't want to read too much into some of these mishits.
Probably could use a break, but oh well. I'm gonna try one more. Just need to focus. Still have to do 2 more clubs.
There you go.
A little better.
Yeah.
I gotta turn more.
That was a good swing.
All right.
Get there. I mean, yeah, carry didn't go where we wanted.
No,
it
and
to
I could
go.
tell the sound is not. I'm not.
Yeah, I hit that high again. So we're gonna put that at an asterisk.
5 iron, the 5 wood.
Asterisk 180 carry. I think you probably go a little bit farther than that in reality.
Oh, I know I do, because on the course, with the carry and then whatever rollout I will get, but.
All right, mini?
High. Mini.
Yeah, grab that yellow one. That's what I use for my mini.
Yeah, I was like, that's a little high. All right now it's still on the heel setting. Like I said, I've just been tweaking with it for shot shape purposes. Just, again, natural, not forcing any shot shape itself. Yep.
And give it one more there.
I think I'll probably need to drop the weight back to the center. I think that heel weight's throwing me off.
There you go.
It sounded weird.
Yeah, that's 132 ball speed. Yeah, I think you're.
I know I can carry it further than 192 with this one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting tired, so we'll see. All right, driver. Let's see. Try one of these.
Yeah, I typically go blue, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm blue and orange. The pink is too tall, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I tee my stuff up pretty low too.
So it's kind of like a preference, and that's where I'm trying to. I mean, that one's not bad. Let's try that.
Not terrible. Looks maybe a quarter ball high, but.
Yeah. All right, I'll try some with orange and then try blue.
If you hit up on it, you're fine, but like that mini driver was a 0 attack. You're a pretty neutral delivery, it seems like. Yeah, I was high on the face.
Yeah.
You could hear it. Try that lower tee.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're pretty neutral to slightly negative attack angle.
Yeah.
It seems like all your woods, so.
I know, I need to that's why I'm thinking I was gonna go with the higher kick point shaft because.
To neutralize that.
To neutralize that.
Yeah, I get that. But I mean, I'm the same. My driver probably, I think I deliver my driver at anywhere from -1 to 1. I don't like to hit up on it. I like the control. So it's to each their own, but that's why I tee my stuff up lower.
Yeah, exactly. I know I've gotten some good ones at the range when I've teed it up and really forced myself to come up at it, but that's rare.
Yeah, that sounded better. There you go. Yeah, 215. That sounded much better.
Yeah, and still in play, good shot shape.
Yeah, I think you're a little tired, but if we were to recap, you definitely lost a little speed towards the end.
Yeah, I've definitely fatiguing.
A little fatigue. I mean, that's 48 shots. Granted, some of those were warm-up shots, and I hit a few on the front end of that too with those Bettinardi's, but.
You know, see, spin 4,300. I don't even know if that's how accurate that is.
Yeah, you do have the red in there.
I do have the red.
So it is a higher launch, higher spin shaft versus the blue.
I have the blue. I brought my
that you
blue
used to have.
shaft too
Yeah.
to
Yeah, you
mess
did.
with. Let's try it. Let's see if I can go up on the ball. Let's just see. Let's see if I can force something different.
Sounded high toe. Yep, high toe.
But a positive attack angle.
Positive attack.
Spin rate came down. If that's true.
Yeah, that sounded pretty true. I would believe those numbers. I mean,
So that's where I need to mess with. So that's why I'm saying, like, if I do the higher
Yeah.
tee, it forces me to come up, which I might have to start doing that, especially if I want to get some distance.
yeah. Well,
Where did,
I think if we were to
geez.
I think if we were to recap, I mean, sand wedge needs a little bit of work.
Yep.
5 iron, you need to decide if that goes to a hybrid or not, or if you want to put the work in to make that one a useful club, because right now it's not useful.
No, 5 iron is definitely.
5 wood, I think, was a little product of fatigue.
Yeah, 5 wood. 7 wood wasn't bad.
No, 7 was at 200. I think what I'm going to venture to guess is a slight problem here. If we go off your gapping at 15 yards, 5 iron or whatever the next club is there should go about 190.
Yes.
7 wood then sitting at 200, 205 is accurate. From 7 wood to driver, you only have 15. You had 15 yards on one, 22 on the other. So I think there's probably a little bit to figure out on what do the top 2 clubs look like, because I think we both know your top end is not 222.
No.
I think you could probably get 240, 250.
Yeah.
So I think there's a little playing with what is the right shaft and driver for you. You know, maybe it's not even that driver. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something that has a little bit hotter face, like a QI35 or the dark speed or the ping.
Something.
I don't like that shaft for you. I think you're a spinny player as it is. I think that shaft is.
Yeah, I need to knock it down.
That spin right there wasn't bad, but I don't think.
So here's the thing. I like the action of this, but the spin is definitely in the wrong spot.
Well, and you forced that one because you force yourself to swing up on it, which is going to take spin off the ball. I think if you just hit your natural swing that you can repeat over and over, that shaft is not going to be the club.
No, I think so.
I think if we go off what you have, I think your 5-wood mini driver all needs to slide a little bit to the farther end off that 200 number. You should be 200, 210, 225, 250.
It does.
But overall, I mean, first time with the bets, the Bettinardi's.
Bettinardi's definitely have. They're serious.
I don't even know if I want them because audibly, I can't tell where they hit on the face.
Well, okay. So audibly is one thing. It could be also in here, but it could be the shaft.
It could be the shaft.
The shaft is muting out a lot of that.
Yeah. But no, forgiveness-wise and again game management-wise, you didn't hit a single ball with a left spin, which is critical. Right. I mean, that's massive.
If there were any bad shots, it's because I mechanically was not
saw it a couple high on the face. So
yeah.
I think that's a pretty good good gapping. I think we know what we need to do. I think all of the clubs probably need to go down a degree on the lie.
Yeah.
Because that's going to pull some of that pull cut out of it. It's just going to become more of a cut.
Yeah.
Or more of a fade. But overall, I think
so. It was very productive, very good, especially with the irons.
Yeah, now I've tired you out for our next
now the
competition,
1v1, I'm like, I'm going to putt everything.
Perfect.
All right, yeah, I'm going to drop the other shaft